That's a big name. That's a big name in the reggae business, in the music business. He's huge, Jack Yo, and he's set for Creole Jazz. That's for May 1st in Soufrière. They call it the mini stadium, but I tell you, it's they got vibes there. It holds a lot of people. Welcome to Jazz Grooves again. Jazz Grooves will be talking to our friends at Four Door. They'll give us the lineup, what dates and the cost and everything, and why we should go in this heritage park down in Four Door. So stay tuned. We'll do all that when we come back inside of this hour. Also, I have a ticket to give away for Caribbean Friday. That's main stage. That's main stage, Pigeon Island. So stick around for that. I have a question. We'll ask you an easy question. The number to remember is 452-3192. And if you get it correctly, of course, you're going to win yourself a ticket. Inside Jazz Grooves here on the wave compliments my friends at Bank of St. Lucia. All the bank you need. They're meeting your needs for a lifetime. Digicel is on board. Be extraordinary. Platinum Travelers Club, the ultimate in ground transportation. Our friends at the Body Spa. We got to give them some love. And also, not forgetting Capita Financial today, tomorrow, together. So stick around here. I promise you an exciting hour. We have some beautiful ladies representing Four Door. They will tell us why we have to come to this Heritage Park for this 24th edition of the St. Lucia Jazz and Arts Festival. We're live on DBS TV as well. So we send some love to you out there in television land. Jazz Grooves. I got some good people here from Four Door. They look like happy people. What a happy bunch, right? Yeah, look. Well, welcome them. Let me say good afternoon to Secondia Alcid. Secondia, I got your name right? That's it? Say? Sicodinia. All right, Sicodinia. Also, I have Olympia Lionel here.
Olympia.
Olympia. You can't play people's names, because you don't mess with people's names. Olympia Lionel and Sicodinia. I'll see that. Welcome you to Jazz Grooves. Also, Sensi is here with us.
No Sensi, so Sinaise.
Sinaise.
Yeah,
Sinaise. Hi, Sinaise. Welcome you. Better known as Mystère Local. Mystère Local. I think I'll stick it in Mystère Local instead. I better do, yeah. Welcome again, all of you. Welcome to Jazz Groove. Mystère Local, he's part of the lineup. But let me let Secondinia, I'm going to bring you in first so you could tell us of the lineup for Four Door, what date, and, the stuff we want to know. So welcome to Jazz Grooves.
Thank you for having me. Good afternoon, St. Lucia. And as TC indicated, we are here from Four Door Foundation to tell you everything about Four Door Jazz. And Four Door Jazz is happening on Saturday, the 2nd of May. Kickoff time is 3 p.m. And our artists, we have Mystère Local, Avot Service, Evolution Band, Carry Me, and Zouk Machine.
Wow! Sounds like a serious thing going down.
Very serious, interesting lineup.
In Four Door.
Yes.
So the international group, we have Carry Me
and Zouk Machine.
And Zouk Machine.
That's correct. From Guadeloupe.
That's a lot of Zouk down in Four Door.
That's right.
My goodness, and that's May 2nd, Saturday, May 2nd. And the lineup, the local lineup, I see we have Avot Service. They're from V4.
That's correct.
And they're involved in all the go-kart kind of music and the drum music and the, tout calte bois, musique bois.
Oui.
Also, Evolution is there. That's good. And we have Mystère Local is here as well. Now, Four Door, it's a heritage park. Just give us a brief history about the park, if you can.
Okay, the Four Door Park. Initially, the Four Door Park was being managed by a committee, the Four Door Committee, and then the foundation was formed, and we were given control of management of the park. This park has a lot of history for persons in the Mabwea Valley and Dennery. As this is where a lot of activities in relation to slavery actually took place.
Okay.
We still have the ruins.
A lot of the ruins still there,
still exist. And at the park, we it's not only a park where we have shows, we also have tours at the park where we have tourists come in and visit. So the park and the ambience is something to die for. So persons who do not know much about the park, when you come in, you will see and you will want to make, or you will make Fordo a lime for you every year.
What are you doing when it comes to the arts component? Will there be some kind of tour of the area going on? Whilst the show is going, anything like that? What are you doing for the arts part of the festival?
Well, we don't really have a tour per se. However, in our artists, our performers, in fact, like Avot Service, we have the drummers. So this would also include
the cultural aspect and the art part of it.
Correct.
Okay, makes sense. Now, I know Fordo it's gone through a lot of transformation. Some of it you did on your own. Some was man-made, like some of the the disasters we've had, like Thomas. It took a toll on the landscape. What level is it now? When you're talking of all what it's gone through.
Well, it's back to normal. After Thomas, yes, it was damaged severely. That is why one particular year we also did not have jazz. It was terrible. So what we've done, we really had some changes being done. We have assistance from the Ministry of Communications. So actually, we have a road in the bottom that they actually graded this road. We actually have on board a member who works with Forestry Department, and he also had his persons who come in to trim the trees. And in fact, we've had persons to come on board and to assist in clearing the area to actually make it back or look how it was.
Pretty normal and
yes.
What? Go on.
We also had SFA 2007 project being taken place at the park. So persons who come in, they may see we have some little structures, some huts that are actually being used by the vendors for sale.
Our sitting area has been changed as well, because what it used to be before, we didn't have a sitting area. So they have reconstructed the sitting area since SFA 2007.
Okay.
And
you mean in terms of the amphitheater? Really? So you've added seating in that area? Wow,
since
that's
SFA
interesting.
2007.
Now, I didn't know that.
You were not there last year?
No, I didn't. I didn't make it. I didn't make it last year.
So it means you need to be there this year.
I will.
Okay.
But you bring in two of my biggest bands there.
Wonderful.
So I will. I mean,
am I one of your biggest bands?
No, I've seen you perform a few times. I'll bring you in. I have things for you. I have things for you. All right, Mr. Local.
What happens? A lot of persons in the community really access the park. It's a family park.
Okay.
You have persons coming to meet with some churches. They come just to
just to hang out, and you could have picnics and all sorts.
You have family picnics, etc. Persons actually utilize the park.
In terms of acres of land, how big is the park? Do you know?
I don't know the exact
because the last time I went, I took a little walk around. And then somebody tell me, boy, watch for the snakes, and then I run back to.
Okay, we have no snakes. We have not encountered. We have the iguanas. We have iguanas, yes, and we have the boa constrictors.
Okay.
And they are in a particular place. So when the visitors come and they do the tours, our tour guide actually knows where they are, so he can, if they wish to see. He can take them to the place so they can actually see them. But we do not have them lying all around.
All around, just
not
running
at all.
Just
if
running
they are there, they actually take them out and put them somewhere else. So persons who just enter the park wouldn't encounter. That's correct. That's correct.
Now, good. So May 2nd, let me move over to Miss Lionel here. What is different about Fordo Jazz? Why should we come to Fordo Jazz? Because they're all different other, jazz going around. What are you selling that is different apart from the rest?
What we're selling different apart from the rest is just the family ambience. Especially, it's the only park where you have children under the age of 12-3. And we have that grouping who comes to Fordo just to enjoy the park and the kind of zouk kind of music. Some persons look out for that kind of thing at Fordo. And our local dishes, they look for that at Fordo as well.
All right. So it's a culinary experience as well when you come to Fordor. Talk a little about the parking arrangements. You've done any special arrangements for parking at all?
Well, lately, what we do every year at Fordor, we try to have the park and ride where we have the minibus in the valley and Dennery work together.
Okay.
Where they would transport our persons from the Dennery end and the valley end to the park. We have our VIPs and our officials parking at the bottom.
At the bottom, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's the same arrangement we have this year.
Let's talk a little about your music as your Mystia Local. How do you describe your music, Mystia Local?
Okay, well, I'm more into Karazouk, and then, since it is local music and it's like a mystery to have this kind of, local music doing real well, real good, and, I find, I can't complain with the airplay and stuff like that, so that is why we call it Mystia Local in terms of the group name, so.
All right.
And we also do, a little bit of cultural music too, so, this is...
How big is the group?
We are seven members.
7 members.
7, yeah.
So you focus on, more your Zouk music. So instrumentation-wise, what sort of instrumentation-wise? We're looking at 4 singers, there's drummer, that we know drummer, there's guitarist.
We have a drummer, we have 2 guitarists, a bassman, back vocalist, myself, and percussionist.
And percussionist.
Yes.
But what do you guys do regularly when you don't have some big shows like Fordor? What do you do to sustain yourself?
We play parties, we play at a hotel sometimes. The last gig at the hotel was Coconut Bay. We do stuff like, up to Saturday we was at a wedding at Tiroche.
All right.
And that came out real well.
All right.
So we do stuff like that. We play out for little, functions and stuff like that.
The recording we hearing there now playing in the back, we just played a little piece of it. Talk a little about that, about this experience.
Okay, yeah,
how did it started?
That was done by Ziggy.
Zigginator, yeah, we know Ziggy, yeah.
We know Ziggy, right? Mm-hmm. And that was 2014. That was my last single. That's the last single we have on there. And like I said, it was done by Ziggy. I needed a break, so this is like I am saying, Ijale, man, give me a break. I need so.
You've been locked up for
I have been locked up for too long, So I want a break, man. So Ijale, lajimo, listen, passe. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes. Yeah. In all your, because you do weddings, you do all sorts, hotels and what are people saying about the group? What have you been hearing about the group?
Well, we have had good responses, but then again, we kind of versatile. We, it's according to the function we perform. If you have a wedding, then obviously we'll come in with a little cadas, but then we do more like slow tunes and stuff like that. So the group is kind of versatile, so the versatility is there. So and I think for our response, it's been good enough.
You're on a big stage with some big acts, Zouk Machine, Carry Me, and look now, Mystia Local. Mm-hmm. How do you see yourself, and what are you going to be bringing, to Fordor Jazz? Come second, me.
You have to be there, man.
I will. God willing, I will.
You got to be there because, I have my guys really, working at it. So we will put on a good show.
Excellent.
We're hoping to put on an excellent show.
Any more recordings? You guys working on any more recordings?
Well, yes, future? I have another single which I am working on for this year. I started at Ziggy already, but then we kind of slow down on it a little bit. But it will be coming out this year also.
Well, Mystia Local, we're looking forward to the group. It's a 7-piece big group. We're looking forward to seeing you on that Fordor stage, and we, just good vibes, you and the group. Let's move over to more info about Fordor Jazz. Because it's a heritage park, I know there are a few rules you guys like to enforce. I mean, there's certain things you could enter the park with and certain things that's not allowed. Go through some of the, the things you want people to bear in mind when they come to Fordor Heritage Park on May 2nd.
Okay, yes. At the park, as we indicated, it's a family park. And one of the things that we're concerned with is the safety and security of our patrons. So we have been working, we will continue to work with the police. We have our private security firm as well. And we also have the fire persons from the Ministry of Health. And all of us would be working together to ensure that persons are safe in terms of, security and talking about food as well, the food aspect. All of this is being taken care of. We also need to inform the public that we wouldn't allow any breakable bottles. There wouldn't be anything being served in breakable bottles.
Okay.
And smoking is not allowed. Because again, in this time of year it is very dry. And we do not want any fires to start at the park.
So no smoking. No smoking allowed for the Heritage Park. All right.
Correct.
And no breakable board. Well, that's similar to standards set by the other
stage as well. Yes.
Especially Pigeon Island. I know they're very strict about certain things there. Certain smoke areas where you push you closer to the beach or what have you, just to protect. Well, good stuff. So no breakable bottles and no smoking at Fordo. What else we need to bear in mind when we coming to Fordo Heritage Park?
Okay, we need to bear in mind, as I will keep stressing, that it's a family event, so parents, don't leave your children at home.
Yep.
Bring them along with you. They
12
will
and
enjoy.
under free, yeah?
12 and under free.
Yeah,
you
right.
can have 5 of them.
Nice.
They still come in free.
Nice. Nice.
We have the swings where they would go and have some have some fun. Also, tickets.
Ticket outlets?
Yes,
that's on sale
in order
already?
to get, they should be out as of tomorrow.
Tomorrow, all right.
To enter the park, you must have a ticket.
Okay.
And our tickets would be on sale at the outlets at a cost of 80 EC. At the gate, though, if you don't get it or you don't do the early bird, you will have to pay 100 EC for it at the gate.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
That's fair enough. Ticket outlets would be where? You could tell us, Miss Lionel?
Our ticket outlets, First National Bank, Lime. We have Valton Builders and Hardware Supply in Richford. We have the Travel and Leisure Center at the Gablewood Mall. That's a new place.
Okay.
And normally we were selling our tickets at Sunshine, and we have replaced it with the Leisure Center. We have Plants Place, committee members, Sinaise in Viewfort, I think, and CSA, Civil Service
Association Credit Union. All right. So Sinaise in VA4 as well.
Yes.
All right, good. And the tickets, you get your tickets again in advance because you could save yourself something like $10.
Yes.
That's almost 2 bears, you know. You could save yourself.
Advance, you pay $80.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So get your advance ticket, $80. And also with the ticket, it's a smoother flow, right?
Yes.
To get into the park.
Yes.
I know it's almost like a natural amphitheater, the setting of 4-door.
Yes.
How many people are we looking to attract to this venture? Can we fit in this area in 4-door? Because you've been getting some huge crowds at 4-door.
We can fit in more than 5,000 people.
Wow.
And we have our exits. It's well marked.
Yeah.
We advertise where the exits are throughout the show.
In case of emergencies and whatnot and what have you.
And they're very visible too. They're well marked and very visible so persons can know where the exits are.
All right, so I know sponsors, when you talk about sponsors, that's a hard thing. Sponsors like diamonds these days, you know. So when you get one to sponsors, you have to shine them every morning. Shine them and make them feel good. So tell me about those involved in making this, 4-door jazz possible this year.
I'm telling you, TC, as you said, you have to shine the sponsors.
Oh, yeah.
And our sponsors, these are sponsors that we've had on for a few years. Some of them have been there from inception of 4-door Jazz.
Okay.
And they continue to be there with us. It's like we've developed a partnership. And I must acknowledge all of these sponsors. And this year's sponsors again for Jazz is First National Bank.
Yeah, that's your people's self,
I can
from
tell
day
you.
one, you
That's
say
right.
go. First National, Mr. Favor, and then with y'all there from Get Go.
Yes. And Lime as well. They were there from...
That's good.
Before Lime, it was Cable and Wireless, but they've been there as well
throughout.
with us from inception.
That is sweet.
We also have on board Chairman's Reserve, Heineken, DBS, HTS, Radio 100, Radio Caribbean International, Radio St.Lucia, H2O, and Bear Gardens Beach Resort and Spa, where we actually have to house our artists.
Your guests, okay.
Yes. Lucilec, and I really cannot leave out St. Lucia Tourist Board.
All right.
They have been great help to us.
They have all the technical and all.
They
the,
have some advice that they
some
give
good
to us.
stuff.
They support us.
Oh yeah.
Quite
I
a
bet.
bit, and I must say thanks to not only them but to all of the sponsors who have made or who are actually making Fondor Jazz possible this year.
Very special about Fondor Jazz. You guys are all volunteers. You're not getting paid for this.
Correct.
You all have your day jobs, and and yet you make it happen. How difficult has that been? Who's going to talk? Who's going to take on that question?
It is a challenge for us because most times you have to leave, especially for our members that have children, our members that have their own business, persons who work with government. We have to always be running, leave our offices to attend meetings. Unlike other groups and other organizations, what you find, we run almost a mobile office because you find we have a person who manages the park, but we have our different jobs and we have to be attending those meetings to get things done, make it happen, unlike the other places where they have a full office where they do their stuff. And I must say, we really put so much into it, and it's really hard, and during that time we get volunteers, other persons to come on board, but you find the bulk of the work is just with a small group of 12, and it's really hard. And I must say, we have remained as a family. We work really hard to see it happen, and on the day we work even harder. We don't have no time to even watch the show.
I can imagine.
It's just so hard.
But it's a labor of love, right?
Yes, it's a labor of love.
Yes.
But I also want to let persons know, although we volunteer, and the proceeds from everything that happened at the park, we have bursaries where we give to students going to the MON, fire victims, persons with medical assistance. We actually do, everything goes back right into the park. We have workers at the park. We have like 2 workers been working there for quite some time, and it's just, our biggest thing at the park is just the jazz, but we have other little weddings and stuff, but most times, trust me, we're struggling. Because
the park has to be maintained on a daily basis and what have you.
Yes, and then we put all of that, like I said, the volunteers, they just into that. Look, you would come here free of gas, you do everything for free. Labor of love. You just come in to do it just to make sure that the community, because all the proceeds go back right into the community.
Okay.
Yes, and everything, because you have to maintain the park, you have everything to do, and that's what we do.
Great stuff. I want to thank you too for coming in here from Fondor Foundation, Secondinia Alcide, as well as Olympia Lionel. Sinaise, how are you going to benefit from all this movement? You're now on a big stage. I know folks will be looking at you because there is a kind of progression I've been hearing with Fondor. When you start Fondor, you start to climb, and before you know it, you're main stage. That's what they told me. So look out. Who knows, next year you'll be on main stage. How are you gonna maximize your this opportunity with Fondor?
Well, I hope I get to main stage by the performance of Fondor, because like I say at TC, I'm gonna put up a hell of a good performance at Fondor. Yeah, sweet and nice. And the other thing I needed to mention, TC, on the 3rd of May, which is after the Fondor Jazz, we have formed a little committee, a small committee, to put up something in Bexon for, Bexon people has not been having anything much since after Thomas. They had the Christmas trough, they had...
Look, things in Bexon.
Man, Bexon has been, devastated. So we are planning, we put a small committee together, which is myself, William Polius, the manager for African Roots. We have Next Step Band, and we have Lyric Reggae Man. We also have
like a band festival or something like that going on in Bexon.
We're going to be doing something for them, on the 3rd.
That's really cool.
We also have Claudius Jabatis, which person can contact on that for more information. The numbers are 712-9413.
You sure you don't want me to read them numbers? You look like you leave your glasses. You look like you leave your glasses. His glasses in his pocket. Take the eyes out, my brother. Take the eyes out. Take the eyes out and read
for Mr. William Polius, we have 712-9413. Yeah, for Gregory Sinaise, we have 384-6869. For Claudius Jabatis, we have 461-5628, and for Lyric Reggae Man we have 6826.
And that's it for the food? You said for the food?
Yeah, that is
where exactly in Bex are you going to
at
be
the
doing
back.
that?
They have a pack just at the Mac Junction there.
Okay.
Before the Mac, after the Mac Junction coming from Castries, and before the Mac Junction coming from.
So what time you guys looking to do that festival?
Okay, we want to start it at 2 o'clock.
Okay.
So,
and it goes on until different bands and what have you.
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Local. We look forward to seeing your performance at Fordor. Sikundini, Alcy, thank you so much, as well as Olympia Lionel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Wish you all the best. You'll see my face in Fordor Jazz.
Oh, yeah, we're looking
you might be so busy, you might not even check. But I will be there because I really want to see, all of the performers you have coming up. Vought Service, I want to see Evolution, I want to see Mr. Local, I want to see all the entire crew on stage because I know it will be something, and I'm also going to full up my belly because it's going to be a culinary experience in Fordor.
All road leads to Fordor.
I did give love to DBS, right? Of course. All right. We live on DBS here. We give them some more love. 4523192. I know you want it because you heard it's main stage and it's Caribbean Friday. Who's on line 1? Hello.
Hello.
Hi there. You sound good. Who's there?
Lucia.
Hi, Lucia.
How are you?
What's up? I'm doing super fine, Lucia. What question I'm gonna ask Lucia here today? Lucia.
An easy one.
An easy question. But Lucia, didn't you win a ticket last time? You did.
Not for main stage.
You did, Lucia. I have to let you go. My producers tell me, Lucia, you gotta go easy. All right, next line. Line 2. Who's on?
Claudine.
Hi, Claudine. What's up?
I'm good.
And where you call me from, Claudine?
VA4.
VA4. That's a nice place, right?
Yeah.
Oh, of course. What part of VA4 you call me from, Claudine?
VA4 Town.
VA4 Town. All right. Good to have you on the program, Claudine. Here is your question. If you want to go, if you want that ticket so you could go main stage Friday, listen, it's about Beres Hammond. You know he's performing Friday, right?
Yeah.
Good stuff. Beres Hammond was nominated for the 2014 Grammy album in a category Best Reggae Album. If you name the album, I'm giving you the ticket just like that.
Which year? You said
2014. That's last year. Grammy album in the category of Best Reggae Album. Name the album. The clock is ticking.
Let me try. Very fast.
Claudine, your device rolling a little too slow for us here.
How you social I'm on a device? I'm not on a device.
You're not on a device? Or who you waiting for?
Nobody.
All right, going once, going twice, going. Claudine, answer.
I don't know.
All right, Claudine, let's let you go. Hi, line 4, talk to me. Nobody there, nobody in line 4. Look like we scare everybody. I told PR that's a tough question, but PR ain't listening. Say, no, Brown, they're gonna get it. Hey, line 5, what's up? Hello? All right, nobody here. Let's go there. Hi, who's there?
Hey, TC, what's up?
I'm good, sir. What's your name?
Tony. Panman Tony.
Panman Tony. That means you're on the road.
Yeah, no, not really.
Not really.
At home for now.
All right, home for now. Tony, you heard the question. We're looking for Beres Hammond was nominated for the 2014 Grammy album in the category of Best Reggae Album. Name the album, Tony. That's not the album, Tony. Tony, that's not the album.
Music is life.
Music is life?
Yes, something.
Nah.
Okay.
Okay, let's take 2 more calls. Pause, I hold my ticket. Who's on?
One Love, one Life.
Who's on?
Jude.
Jude?
Yeah.
Hi, Jude, what's up?
Hi there.
Where you call me from, Jude?
Castries.
And what's the album?
One Love, One Life.
One Love, One Life. Jude, that's the album. Well done. Yes, One Love. One Love, One Life. Jude, you hold the line for me, all right?
Okay, no problem. Yeah.
You have your ticket. You know when you have the ticket for?
Yeah, the Friday.
Friday, and who's on Friday? You know, Jude?
Terrorist, Crossfire, and Misha.
Why? Well, Jude, you're going. Hold the line for me, Jude. All right, good stuff. All right, I want to thank you for logging on here to Jazz Grooves on the Wave 94.5 and 93.7 and live on DBS TV as well. We thank you so much. Jazz Grooves Monday to Friday. The compliments of my friends at Bank of St. Lucia, meeting your needs for a lifetime. That's Bank of St. Lucia. Also Digicel. Be extraordinary with Digicel. Platinum Travelers Club. We give them some love here. And our friends from Capita Financial today, tomorrow, together. As well as a DBS TV. Jazz Grooves on the way. Thanks for locking on here. Platinum media sponsor for the St. Lucia Jazz and Arts Festival. That's what we are.